Once upon a time, there was a queen.
Your Majesty, I wish I had a child as well as snow, as red as blood, and as black as a bone.
Soon after, the queen gave birth to such a child, and then she died. The daughter she left behind was called Little Snow White. A year passed, and the king took another wife who was beautiful, but proud and haughty.
Your Majesty, may I enter to my room? Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh well, no one else surpassed me in my beauty. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the fairest of all? Oh Queen, art the fairest of all.
But Little Snow White grew more and more beautiful each day. When she turned 7, she was more beautiful than the new queen.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the fairest of all? Oh Queen, art... no, Snow White, Your Majesty. What?
The queen was furious to hear this, and she called in a huntsman.
Husbands, eat! Take the child away and kill her. Bring back her liver and lung as a token.
I will obey your orders and command, Your Majesty.
The huntsman wanted to kill Little Snow White, but he was so stunned by Snow White's beauty. In exchange, he killed a wild bear instead. He took its lung and liver back to the queen as proof the child was dead. And the queen gobbled them up ferociously.
Yum! Ha 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 ha!
Little Snow White ran and ran until she spied a little cottage. Inside, a table was set for 7. She ate and drank only a tiny bit from each plate and mug. 7 little beds were lined up against the wall, and she fell asleep in the 7th. The owners of the cottage were dwarves, who dug for awe, and they came home to the cottage soon after.
Who has been sitting on my chest?
Who has been eating off my plate? Who has been eating my bread?
Who has eaten some of my fruits? Who has been using my fork? Who has been eating my wine?
Who has been drinking from my mouth?
Then the first one noticed that his bed was used.
Who has been lying on my bed? And mine.
And
Mine too.
mine.
That's not working, mine.
They went and got their 7 little flashlights and crowded around the bed.
Ho, 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 ho. What a lovely child. What are you doing in our house?
My name is Snow White.
She introduced herself and told them her story.
My name is Snow White. Oh dear, who are you, young lady? You can pay for this house with your food, clean, wash, sew and eat. You will work for nothing. Thank you very much. That sounds like an excellent idea.
Because she will be alone in the house all day, they warned her.
But the queen will soon dead. The queen will soon dead. But the queen will know that you are here. Don't let anyone come to the house when we are away.
Some weeks later, the queen went back to her looking glass.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the fairest of all? Oh Queen, art the fairest of all. But over the mountains, there live the 7 dwarfs, and Snow White lived with them. And none is so fair as her. Mwahahaha! Oops! Huh? So the huntsman betrayed me? Well, well, well. Never mind. Before I punish the huntsman, I think I should finish the Snow White first. But what should I do? Aha! I think I can paint my face and dresses like old patriot woman.
And this she did, so no one would recognize her. She went over the 7 mountains to the home of the 7 dwarfs and knocked on their door.
Good things I sell, very cheap and very pretty. Good thank you. What are you selling? A pretty black shawl, my dear. Wow, that's lovely. You may help me. Thank you, my dear. Oh dear, you are so beautiful. Here, let me help you. There is problem.
As soon as the shawl was placed on her head, Snow White fell down senseless.
Fool! Now I'm the most beautiful. Ha 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 ha.
When the dwarfs returned later, One of them removed the poisonous shawl from Snow White.
Snow White, wake up!
Snow White told them what had happened.
I think that was a wicked queen.
When the queen arrived back at the palace, she went over to her looking glass.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the fairest of all? She is Snow White, Your Majesty.
The queen was furious.
Snow White shall die, no matter what it takes, even if it costs my life.
This time, she made a poisonous curry puff, disguised herself as a farmer's wife, and knocked on the door.
Go away, I am not letting anyone eat. Oh dear, that's all the same to me. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be rid of my delicious curry puff. Here, I will give you one to try. I shouldn't take anything. Why, my dear? Do you think it might be poison? Never mind, I will have the left part, and you may have the rest.
The queen's part had no poison, so little Snow White took a bite of her piece and fell down dead.
White as snow, red as blood, black as a pony? That's all just nonsense. Now the seven dwarfs will not wake you.
The dwarfs-
Ha ha ha.
The dwarfs came home that evening and found little Snow White was no longer breathing.
Snow White, wake up. Guys, she's dead.
OMG! Well, keep her in the ground. Shoot her the next as place. Everyone is a duty.
They carried her up to the top of the mountain, and one of the dwarfs always stayed with it to guard her. A long time passed, and she looked as though she was asleep. One day, a prince from another kingdom came to the mountain and saw Snow White.
Hello, both of you. Please let me have her. I cannot live without seeing Snow White. I promise I will protect and treasure her.
The dwarfs took pity on the prince and let him have her.
Okay, you can have her.
The prince sang a song as he would feel very delighted to have her.
Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do.
Baby shark. Oh my goodness, where am I?
You are with me. I love you more than anything. Please be my wife.
Hey you, how can you fall in love with me without knowing me? Sorry my prince, my heart is belong with him.
And so she married with the leader's dwarf. And that's how the story goes. She still lives happily and lives in the wood, while her stepmother has died due to obsession of cosmetic products. Mercury obviously, guys. And